Hello, it's Monster Train. I probably should have gone to eat lunch, but I felt like playing Monster Train instead. Let's do it. Jumping right in. Random. Let's see what they got for us today. Ugh. Oh, wait. The last run I did was the opposite. It was Wormkin Stygian. Do I have this in the logbook? I don't know if I do. No, I think I... No, the other one I did was Tethys. Let's see. It is sort of the annoying thing about playing random is that, yeah, see? It just loves giving me runs I've already played. Alright, we'll do it anyway. It's fine. We have Herzl's Horde. That's great. We have Echo Snare. Fine. Mollusk Mage kind of sucks. Shard Soul Carver is fine. And we're playing with Spine Chief, which is nice. Let's see. Archean, Siphon, Kale with Spikes once again, and we have Entropy Seraph. Do we fear Entropy Seraph? I don't know. We like playing Reaps. I will take Tuning Fork. Nothing to be upset about there. Okay. We have Corruptor versus Infector. I don't know. Have I seen all of Spine Chief's paths at this point? I have not seen Infector. I think that was the one I was going to go with anyway, so works for me. Because that synergizes, you know, relatively well with Shard Soul Carver. I think you kind of like with this, because I think he gains multi-strike. I think you kind of like something that will give you extra attack for Spine Chief, which Stygian does not have, but that's okay. Let's send it. It's fine. We can play free Reaps, which is nice. But that cuts down on our energy needs actually a lot. We probably don't need to take energy in this run at all, which is actually fantastic. So we're just gonna send it. Oh, nice. Alright. Off to a terrific start. We kill. And Reap? More Reap doesn't do any good to you. Because there's no... I mean, I guess I could. So I could play these two and kill this healer, and then you probably die, right? That's 20. Math. 22. Yeah. Is it even necessary? I don't know. This is a pretty beefy bottom floor, so I'm not too concerned about it. Play that. It was fun. Oh. I guess there was no reason not to play that card, but it is what it is. Okay. Mollusk Mages gotta go. It doesn't matter. I won't draw it again. Alright. Please play cards. Luckily, my foregone powers cost 0. I suppose I should have given that a tiny bit of thought when I was choosing between... I don't even remember what the other artifact on offering was. So, who cares? Alright, pretty strong. So, I feel like... pretty strong reason to just click purples in this run, but since this is Calcified Ember and it's a card I already have, I think either of these two could be fine also. It's probably not terrible in an Infector Spine Chief to pick cards that do extract, since I'll probably be building up a lot of Ember, or of Echoes, I mean. I do also kind of like Bogfly, because Bogfly flies down into this floor where we are building up a lot of Echoes, and also can sit behind Chief. So I do kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, purple offering token, I like. Okay, I think this is fine. We'll go to the left. Multi-strike Smidge Stone. What does Smidge Stone offer me? Spine Chief being large kind of makes Smidge Stone less appealing, right? Unless I'm gonna like give it to you and duplicate it or take space, which I feel like if we can get away with not taking space, that would be nice. I could give multi-strike to Bogfly. I mean, we could just like soup up a Bogfly and then try to duplicate it a bunch of times. That's, you know, that's something, because it's probably gonna be pretty good. I think we'd like to try to avoid taking space if we can. What does this show me? Titan Sentry, Siren of the Sea. I mean, Siren of the Sea and which one are you? Shard Soul Carver? Yeah, Shard Soul Carver. That is literally exactly what we played last time. I think Titan Sentry is okay. It sits on the bottom and does something. Are these not supposed to be... one of them supposed to be infused? Do I not understand how that works? Or is it that, like, there's a 1 in 3 chance that each of them will be... No, that doesn't make sense, because then you could roll... you could still roll, like, none. Like, it doesn't make sense for them to have a probability to be infused independently of one another, is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know what's up with that. I think Titan Sentry is fine. We're playing an incant floor. If possible, it'd be nice to not have to... take space for it, which Siren of the Sea will require me to do. So, I think I'm fine with that. And I think I am also fine with giving multi-strike to Bogfly. It's like, it's a little dubious, but I kind of like the idea of him being the front line and then Bogfly's, like, hopefully, if we duplicate Bogflies, then we don't have to worry about them, you know, making it to the floor. Or making it into the deck, like bottom decking them, so... I don't know. This is always pretty dubious. This is a good way to get yourself in trouble by investing heavily in a non-banner unit, but I do like Bogfly. Maybe we won't commit too hard to the strategy if it doesn't seem like it's panning out. We can give some health to Titans. A dualism, if we see it, is probably better suited for Shard Soul Carver. I mean, I definitely would not mind getting Shard Soul Carver, what's it called? Getting dualism Incant Arm 2 again. That certainly worked well last time. And we aren't even fighting Corruption Seraph this time. That's okay. Alright, Shark, Chief, Carver. The only weird thing about this is that turn 1 I can't play Echoes, so maybe that's worth considering. hello, it's Bogfly. Alright, we're going to fly you down. Yeah, see. I don't want to reap my own units. No, I couldn't do that. I was thinking Mollusk Mage and then reap Mollusk Mage, but that doesn't work. Alright, it's fine. Doesn't actually do anything. I think this combat should pretty much be fine. Rude. Bogfly does gain attack when Spy and Chief attacks, right? And also you inspire. Fire. 64? Was it 64 before? I don't know that it was. But it should, right? Okay. Alright, it's 64 now. 72. Okay, yeah. Purple Bogfly? Purple Bogfly flies on its own, so I don't mind it, even if it's unfortunately not the one we gave multi-strike to. Crypt Builder is not purple. Energy Siphon is a free purple. I feel like that's kind of the game we're playing, which sort of feels like it's always the game that Wormkin is playing. I don't know if I dislike that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I mean, we could definitely give like spell chains. I feel like Magic Shop is not a super high priority right now. And like a Bogfly egg is a weird one too, because it need to divert echoes to it in order to hatch it. And I have a lot of deployment energy, which leads me towards this, but it gives up on a Wormkin banner. Am I concerned about that? I'm not presently concerned about it. Let's give it a try, shall we? Being a little experimental. I don't actually know what... I mean, this is probably not bad. I don't know if it actually is good. Zone of Silence. Fight Club is also not bad, since we're kind of trying to build a big floor. I mean, we could, in theory, put 5 Bogflies on the floor with Spine Chief and Chardsel Carver. What does Zone of Silence give me? In this combat, or in this run, right? The Zone of Silence silenced the Silence guy? In the Entropy fight? Also, does that make Bogfly's attack 0? Maybe think about that. We should be able to get enough, like, you know, ways to kill those things before they walk up to the floor, so I'm not gonna stress about that too much at the moment. I don't think. Fight Club seems kind of good. If I can always remove it. Iron Tongue and Frost Piercer. Wait. That's good, right? Shouldn't that be really good with Spine Chief? Iron Tongue? Because he hits everything? Right? That seems like it would be really good. Let's do it. We could... How much deployment energy we got? We have 8. We could fuse Frost Piercer and Iron Tongue and play it for 4. And then Spine Chief does 15 Frostbite per hit. I mean, that seems kind of good, right? We don't really have a way otherwise to give Spine Chief more attack. I think the question is, are we okay with spending 4 deployment energy on that? And I'm kind of thinking the answer to that is yes. It does make Fight Club worse. But we already took the Iron Tongue. That's what makes Fight Club worse. Frost Piercer doesn't. Let's do it. I have no money. Oh, that's so sad. I probably should have looked at my money, but that's okay. That gives us more time to think about this strategy, if it actually makes sense or not. I didn't even give deployable to Iron Tongue. I'm a bit of a fool. I'm a bit of a fool. Alright. Give me something that I can turn down for money. That would be fantastic. I don't think this will give me something I can turn down for money. Boiler Room mod. Hef's Hammer. I don't think we need Hef's Hammer. I think Boiler Room mod seems fine. Alright. Hopefully there's a not terrible arms shop we can visit later. Perfect! Maybe? Hopefully we don't need it sooner than that. Okay, I'm kind of fine with just putting this down at the bottom and letting Shark do his thing on the other floors. Terrific work. Alright, so we do Bogfly, we play this, Bogfly goes down. We hit a Fracture on this guy, we hit a Reap on everybody, and the floor is clear. Terrific stuff. See you later. Frost. Oh, we see Iron Tongue. Iron Tongue on Spine Chief has got to be good. You can fly down another Bogfly. Gotta be good. I guess since we can, we just do that. That seems fine. My main worry here is defensively, but we should be okay. Yeah. Yeah. We should this combat. Okay, need to get rid of some garbage, apparently. Rude. Here you go. Wait, so do we get... We should get one for every strike, right? That was 2. Should it have been 3? Shouldn't it have been 3? Oh no, you probably killed the front guy. You have 83 attack. I didn't realize. Alright, perfect. Oh, I was like, why is it so slow? Alright, I think we got a plan. I think we have an actionable plan. This is an interesting question. If I fuse Iron Tongue and infused Frost Piercer, does it become infused? Probably, right? Because the way that it's not the purple border that makes it infused, it's this little line here. So it's probably slightly better. Is it worth doing? Double buffs. So the only buff we're really gaining is armor. And we're using bog flies for damage, so I don't know. Perfect Insanity is a maybe? Maybe that's slightly better than Frost Piercer. I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't want to dilute my deck any more than I need to. Keeper of Echoes. Yeah, I think I kind of want to trust in the strategy. I mean, Keeper of Echoes, if I can fit him on the floor, is not bad, but I have to take space. I think I just want to take draw in this run. Okay, do we like unit upgrades? We don't have much money. Yeah, we like unit upgrades. We want to invest defensively in Shard Soul Carver. Quick is a weird one because Quick makes Bogfly attack after or before Spine Chief, which I think is, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's still fine, but it's a little anti-synergistic, right? So we want this. I mean, this is probably also not bad, but I think we want this. I don't think any of these give what we desire, right? I'm not thinking wrong about that. We want Spine Chief to attack first. So Quick is not necessarily, I mean, I guess we could give Swift Steel. No, we're not giving, we're giving the Iron Tongue. We could fuck Frost Piercer and fuse Swift Steel Dagger with, that's probably better, right? Yeah, okay, I talked myself around to that. It's silly to not do that for Spine Chief, because then it's the sweeper. Then he becomes a quick multi-striking sweeper. I mean, why would you not? Okay, so I think that's good enough to take this, even though it's kind of less optimal than that. I think that'll be like, I think our strategy will be kind of locked down after that, so I'm pretty happy. So we could then give multi-strike to Bogfly. Like, we could give quick multi to this purple Bogfly and then duplicate that one instead of the other one. But then we get no upgrades for Shard Soul Carver. Are we worried about that? I mean, his main role is a tank. Maybe we're not too worried about that. Until this ring. That doesn't mean we can't go here, which seems kind of nice. I can give him Incant Armor 1. That should be guaranteed if we re-roll. And I should still be able to afford it. I think we can get away with not doing quick. We'll just give multi to this one. And then roll. Not what we wanted to see, but that's alright. We will take Incant Armor 2. And maybe we'll get a chance to give you Dualism or... When are we visiting another steel shop? I guess it could be here, but you don't really love going there. This is a good one. So I think we hold out on this. We don't need these. I mean, if we really wanted to spend all of our money, we could give Endless to Shark. But I think Shark is not a critical part in our strategy, so I think we just save the money. We do need to remove cards. There's like no card removals in this game. That's okay. I mean, we'll buy some. It's fine. Okay. I feel like right now we figured out our strategy. We just need to make it as consistent as possible. Am I worried about this Prayer Stone? How much health does it have? 100? This could leak some damage, but we have full health. I think we're okay with it. That like the first heavy could be a problem. Or maybe not. Okay, do I need to... That's nice. We give Frost Piercer to you. I don't know that you're gonna die. Well, you know, like I said, we might leak some damage. But we should be fine from here out. Play that. You don't die? I have to play 2? Tragic. satisfying. I mean, this combat is pretty much handled, so what's there to worry about? I don't even really need this boiler room. I don't really need that either in this particular combat, but Fight Club, there's like a chance that Fight Club is a little better than Boiler Room in this run, because I have way more energy than I need. Play the cards, cause you can. Now I can do this. Oh, look at that. That's kind of funny. Take it. Yeah, 334 health. Alright, so the name of the game has just become more consistent. I don't know that we need Ancient Resonance, though we do need ways to kill. So the Silence guy isn't really that big of a deal, I think, because we can play top floor against Entropy. Ancient Resonance is kind of nice. I mean, it's better than all the cards I want to remove, right? These 4, these 2, remove all these stinky units. We're most of the way to what we want. Echo Burn is also fine. Probably worth considering, but it does have a calcified ember. Consume spell. We definitely don't take this. Yeah, I think if having a few extra ways to deal with the backline silencers is fine. I don't know if taking that was actually the right choice. I don't know that what our spells do isn't that important. We just need to play lots of them, which, I mean, spell chains would be nice, but are we really visiting no magic shops in this run? I do think this is quite nice. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. Okay. Focus on the main thing, which is Iron Tongue with Dagger. Firm Merge. Deployable. Remove some cards and think about if we want Spell Sanctum. It's like fine. But I don't really have a problem playing my cards. Even if I'm not playing on Boiler Room floor, like, I still won't have a problem playing my cards. The main issue with my deck is that things other than infused spell cards appear in my hand, so I don't think Spell Sanctum fixes that. Oh, okay. I think we actually take Ambient Charge. That's probably better. Skip that. Buy another removal. Remove garbage is the highest priority. think we probably can take Heaven Seal. We might leak damage again, but I sort of don't think we will. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, I was wrong. How worried about this am I? Ridiculous. Not very far. Doesn't actually help. I guess what we probably want to do is just not play bottom floor here. If we do that, then we probably don't leak any damage. Let's see how the combat goes otherwise. I think maybe Fight Club is the right choice here. Not really any reason not to do that. If we're consistently not killing these guys, which doesn't appear to be what will happen in this combat, or in this thing, I can't do it. I don't have enough. Can I get to 6? Probably not. Alright, so how much damage do you deliver? That's like 24 damage. Okay. For the sake of interest, can I manage to kill you? Yeah, no. Alright. Fine. It's my bad. That's probably something I should have figured out ahead of time. I sort of, you know, perhaps maybe allegedly got a tiny bit overconfident. Is Titan Sentry even good? Not really, because it clears backliners, and backliners give me energy. Hello, Titan Sentry. I did remember that you exist, in case you were worried, which apparently you were. Alright, might as well not waste the Ember. Are we still not gonna manage to kill him? Well, that might do it. Nice. Okay. That's worth playing. this is worth playing. As long as it doesn't lose me the kill, now we should be good. Perfect Insanity, I think, is a good card that I never managed to utilize well. I think. This should be one at this point. Do this, play that. Not really a reason to use it, because I don't want to get myself more saps. But we can use it now. Sure, why not? Okay, Fracture, Ancient Resonance, Foregone Power, of course. Again, turn. Alright. It's looking good. Don't assume it's over. Skip this. Drain, Unnamed Tome. Unnamed Tome is like fine, but mainly just for Savagery Seraph, and I don't think I'm that concerned about that. I don't think I'm that concerned about Drain either. I think we can skip. Okay, we're gonna go to this steel shop, so we can go to this trinket shop. That's fun. Pick up some nice trinkets. The top floor gains one that cannot be removed. Dante's Footstool. Cards that have 3 or more or X have permafrost. I don't have any of those. Dante's Footstool draws me this thing. Doesn't seem, I mean, I don't know. Is it crazy to give up Dante's? I feel like I've been offered, I was offered Zone of Silence twice and now Dante's Footstool, and I just decided, I don't think so. I don't know that Encased Divinity is exactly great here either. I mean, maybe Dante's Footstool is worth taking regardless of what happens. Skipping it. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Monster Train decided to hand me the win, and I'm not going to say no. Richard Garfield. This is an awkward time for Richard Garfield. I think we're going to use you as a removal of our trash units. Like, there's a world where this is really good, where it just spits out Bogflies. But one, I only have 2 Bogflies to give it. I would really like to give it 3 in that circumstance. And these are all deployable now, so like who cares? And I want to get rid of these because I don't want my deployable hand to be too full. So we will just suck all of these trash units into the Jack-in-the-Box, and that's great. Alright. I think we should win this handily, but I suppose I could be wrong. Alright, we're gonna play... Look at this. This deployable hand is a thing of beauty. Okay, so we will... Shard Soul Carver, Spine Chief equipment. We are going to... play Titan Sentry middle, and then this stuff top floor, because we want to be able to play like a Reap or something on Kale, so we can move down both the Bog Flies on turn 1. Yeah, that's perfect. Now you come down. Now you come down. And now we simply play the cards. Might as well play that on you. And we're off to the races. I don't think there's any world in which we lose this combat, so just enjoy the ride. Frost Piercer, sure. Perfect. This Preserve card and Frozen in general, it's such a cruel joke that they put that they put the permafrost mechanic in the clan with foregone power. Like, come on, Monster Train. How are you gonna do that? We play Ancient Resonance, we play this, we give that. Fight Club can go here, Echo Snare can go here, we'll draw some more cards, hit some more Inspires. I should have played that the other way, but it's fine. Monster Train. It'd be cool if I could like play Perfect Insanity on this. I know. On this one and like not get its Extinguish effect, but fortunately not an option. Perfect. Hail, my friend. I think you are not long for this world. In fact, yeah. See you later. This is hilarious. We skip. We take draw. Alright, we want either Dualism or Titanite for Shard Soul Carver, and then something for the purple Bogfly. And we are cooking with gas. Multi-strike seems great. This again. I'm presented with this choice again. Exactly the same as in as last run. Actually, it's Dualism I think is slightly better. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was right. Dualism is slightly better. Because in that one I had Shelter, the one that gives armor, and that makes Titanite slightly better because it's a source of armor that isn't affected by dualism. In this case, I think dualism is clearly slightly better than Titanite because of the rounding issue from Titanite. So, not that that's like a big issue for Titanite, but it is, you know, a thing. Alright. Encant armor 10, we like. I was afraid for a moment. I went through my whole treatise on dualism versus Titanstone and then accidentally clicked the wrong one, but I didn't. I think this is fine. We don't see another steel shop, so we'll just do that. Then we duplicate purple bogfly. Infector 3. 25 times 4. Hilarious. And sure. Alright. Am I fool enough to click Heaven Seal again? Do 100 damage. What is the first combat of this look like? I don't think we get the 500 heavy on the first thing. Plus we draw. I'm doing it. This run is basically on autopilot, so see if Monster Train is willing to give me a challenge. All right. Standard stuff. You know the drill. We give this to you. Sure, that's fine. Go up here. It doesn't really make sense to put you on the top floor, but it doesn't really make much sense to continue to have you in this run. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. So we can play. So we can go ahead and move 2 of you. Plus 48. Then what is it? Frost Piercer is fine. It's not really necessary, but it's fine. Play this. Play this. Play this. Play this. Move you down. Welcome to the team. Why did that give an Inspire? Why did that give an Inspire? I don't know why. It's weird. You should probably be in front of the other two, but... I definitely could play this, and it probably is slightly better. Play the purple cards, click the draw card relic, we play the purple cards, and we click and turn. And that's how you play Monster Train. Alright. What did I say last time? We play the purple cards. We discard the curses. We have 373 armor. Alright, we play the purple cards. And we click enter. What enemies are on the screen? I don't know, and I don't care. Oh no, it's the boss. Take that. $662. Alright, I think we got this handled. I also think we don't actually, because Spine Chief sweeps, I don't think we actually have to worry about the silencers even. I'll take 3 purple cards. I no longer really, none of the draw really matters anymore. We do wish to duplicate because we still have room for another Bogfly, so why wouldn't you? The magic shop is just not very high priority. When one or more floor are added to your hilarious. Both hilarious. Purple Bogfly, welcome to the team. Remove stuff that doesn't matter. Like Jack in the Box. Honestly, Frost Piercer isn't that important. These also are not that important. Honestly, even though this is a good card, I just don't think it matters. It's not purple, so why should I have it? What are you? Gain 4, gain 1 ability Bloom Burst, gain 4. So I think the way that Inspire works, I think gaining 4 in this way only counts as 1 Inspire. And therefore, no, I forget if it works that way or the other way. I cannot remember. I don't think it matters. You don't need that. You don't need these either. I don't think that Fight Club actually matters. Is there anything else actually worth removing from my deck? Not really. I suppose I could remove Titan Sentry if I was scared of spawning. No, there's not even any reason to do it. Never mind. The only reason I would remove Titan Sentry is if I actually wanted Seraph to spawn on the same floor as my units, which, like, probably is a good thing to do, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Why prolong this run any more than it needs to? By thinking about those decisions, is what I mean. I think that actually, if I did think about it, I think you could save, like, an infinitesimally small amount of time by not doing the thing that I said. But we're not worried about it. Alright, bring down the swarm. Do we need to worry at all about sap? I mean, these guys. I think answer no. There you go. It does result in him gaining less armor, but I don't think it's actually that dangerous. These guys are annoying. But he's dead now. I don't know. Should we just... I feel like we should not mess around with it too much and just click end turn. It's probably the right choice. Oh, this isn't even going down. The amount of armor that I'm getting is not going down. So, never mind, I guess. Oh, that's because Spine Chief is killing everything. Alright, well... Sucks to be you, Sarah. Look at how I draw out no discards in the same turn that I draw all these Curses of Entropy. I think we don't even mess around anymore. Like, why even play cards? How did we get sapped? You sapped? I know you enchant sap. How did you get sapped? Oh, by playing... by playing literally the card that I just played. That's how. Here you go. Do I have concerns? I have no concerns. Just increase the amount of echoes on this floor for no reason. Oh no. Chardsel Carver takes 5 more damage. Okay. Can actually play cards. It's a dream come true. Titan Sentry is still alive somehow. Because Seraph is extremely washed. How much health do you have? 8. I guess you've taken 2 hits. Okay. Back to not playing cards. I was trying to think of if there was a way that I could get Foregone Power to discard that curse. Couldn't come up with it. I think it's okay. Oh my god, we can play cards and they don't even do anything? Oh, we just play this first. Hell yeah. We play Echoes of the Past on Spine Chief because my disrespect for this combat is immeasurable. For those not watching at home, Spine Chief has the, what is this called? It isn't on the field anymore. The Cat of 9 Tails that gives you sweep, which means he can't gain attack, so playing that card on him does nothing. Alright, anyway, end turn. Goodbye, Seraph. Alright. I can't conceive of any reason why the Titan fight will be a threat, but, you know, maybe they'll surprise me. Did you know you can reap Dominion? It's nice. Alright. Play the cards. A wise man once said, game is easy, just play the cards. There's like half an argument to be made for playing all of your reaps on Dominion. In fact, I think it's probably less than half an argument. I think it's a wait, perfect insanity though. Oh, that's not what I want to gain frozen. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Hell yeah. Get fucked, Dominion Seraph. Alright. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. That's pretty good damage. You've got like 5 turns left. Be a little less. First of all, we play Reed. Why wouldn't you play this? We don't even need to play this. Thank you. I guess we'll play it. On you. Alright, Entropy is dead. Savagery is dead. So now we just play cards on Dominion. And we should get you next turn. And that was the end of that. Perfect insanity! Perfect insanity finish. Alright, that was a run of Monster Train. I don't even get a logbook completion for that. Messed up. 59,000. Very nice. Perfect insanity was perfectly not necessary for this run. 4. I have 4 completions. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten this one 3 times. Just rolling random. You hate to see it. Alright. Can we do another one? Oh yeah, I should make it a... not logbook. Run history. Generate challenge. Did it used to be on the top in Monster Train 1? Alright. Roland Optional Composed. Beautiful stuff. Is YouTube frozen? Send me frozen. Optional Composed. Alright, do I do another run? all of these challenges are with one of the Titan Fires. It's curious. Where are those? I want to see, like, what do people score on these? 82,000? I was wondering, because I almost always score, like, between 50 and 60,000. And I never really bothered to learn, like, what gains you score in this game. So, that probably won't lead me to scoring higher amounts. Oh well. Deciding. What else do I need to do today? I'll eat lunch at some point. Go buy some stuff to make food for dinner. The grocery store is probably going to be packed. I think I'll call it here. Maybe go play Neo or something else. Alright, that was fun. You know. Easy run. Sometimes it gives them to you, especially if you're Wormkin. Alright, see you later, bye!